A big welcome to you, Taurus. This is your reading. Moon is in Taurus, the sun is in Leo. Again, the Leo card, yoga card, is this infinite breath, is this part of us that knows the true strength comes from within. The true strength is in expanding into higher consciousness, but coming back down into an earthly awareness, right? This lion's breath, where we also release this Leo energy, right? The sun is in Leo. And of course, remember, you are the Hierophant, and the Hierophant very clearly is this figure who is leading the way, a way of awakening the inner teacher within all of us. Because if he has done it, then we also can eventually one day do it as well. It's a fixed sign, Taurus. It's an earth sign. Its quality is earthy, roots, vegetables. He likes roots, vegetables. And it's the word, the Hebrew word is vav. Vav is a nail or a hook, and this is the connecting point, right, of the priest, the pope, the rabbi, the lama, that hooks you into the teaching that he has understood, right? So basically these two pillars now from the high priestess, who the pillars were still black and white. She also sits right in between, right? He now, his pillars are gray. And the color gray, as we know, is wisdom, right? And here are two disciples getting initiated, and we see one has a robe with red, which is the red, the bhakti, the roses, the desire, and the other one has the white lilies, which is the reason, the rajas, which is the higher consciousness, right? The first chakra right here with the red, and the seventh chakra right here in the white. Yellow always is that part of enlightenment, the head, the crown, that this priest or this archetype, right? He's an archetype where we humans come for initiation, come to understand something that maybe hasn't been understood yet by ourselves, but he is the one that brings that understanding to us. Then the mudra, we see again here, he holds one finger over, and that's the mudra of the blessings, right? He gives the blessings. He gives you the awareness of, I give you the blessing, I help you to have a look at something that maybe is difficult for us to see. So the yoga position again is this forward bend, is this going deeper within, again, the white and the red, as we can see here, the cross, right? And the cross always is spirit and matter and time and space, right? That's where the real cross is coming from. And the 5, the symbol of the 5, but also immediately the triangle that's pointing downwards. And the next card is then Gemini. And Gemini has the other triangle within, and it creates the hexagon, which is the Jewish symbol on their flag, right? A very Star of David. And again, the yellow I embody in this forward bend, in this gray zone, I embody the yellow. So I letting go, I am touching the floor, and in this crossing the head, and I think I want to bring in more of the heart, because that's really where we want to go, right? We want to open the heart. Good. So the cards coming from the deck, the card coming from the deck is the 7 of Swords. And as you can see, the Seven of Swords is thoughts, is a mental aspect that you still start realizing is not easy. And underneath is the Six of Pentacles. So you're very much like a giving person. You love to give and you take, but that's then the infinite symbol here with the lion breath, right? And when you look at this card, you start noticing that he is not really clearly aware of what does those seven mental, the more thoughts we have, the more we start noticing they are bothering us. And I realized on the bottom of the floor was lying another card that I didn't see in this spread. And I see it's 6, 7. So you moved on, right? So you're moving on actually backwards, because this is coming from the deck, and this the other one was lying on the floor. So you moving backwards, which is good. You getting less and less of these troubling thoughts that are not for the best of all people, right? That bother you, and you want to move away from that, right? I can see that, because your first row after that comes, and it's interesting, there's a few cards similar to the German reading that I just did, right? So these 3 cards were in the German reading as well, but they're native Indian cards, and I'm ordered them again in English so I can also use them for the English readings. So here we have the 9 of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the 6 of Wands. It's very action oriented, it's very creative. It's like 9, you have this moment of awareness, you have this moment of like, I want to start fresh, and that will bring you into the public. This awareness is going to create a strong impact in you, right? So when you have this awareness of being clearly behind the fence, behind this like, yes, I've done a lot, I've seen a lot, I had all this, you know, adventure coming to me, and here I am, fresh new beginning, so that I can stand somewhere and shine and be the bright, you know, that's your immediate past, right? Be in that bright limelight, even though it's just for a few people. It doesn't have to mean you have to show up to millions of people. It's just to the people around you, right? It's always depends what it is that you really want. The middle row and in the center of your spread is the next row, right? This is your central card, right? The 8 of Wands again, right? You are clearly knowing that you're moving also away from too many things, from doing too many things, right? So the 8 is very quick communication, but you have, again, your Hierophant. You are showing up in your own reading through the Major Arcana card, right? So I can see this is really a card, a deck that is speaking to you, and you want to change something, you want to rise to the occasion, and it will happen really fast, and it affects everything. Now, the 2 of Pentacles is this like light and heavy, white and red, right? Again, the white and the red, right? Here, you making a decision in the middle of nowhere. It is the change. It is this infinite cycle of inhale and exhale, very clearly, right? This is very, very much the sign for you that something is shifting again. And you are very, very aware of like, you are wanting to reach up to this beautiful ladder, but also something can come down to you. And it can come from this very focused awareness, right? Very, very beautiful. Then your last row is the Page a lot of action, a lot of fire here. Good for you as an earth symbol, right? You have the Knight of Wands, you have the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups, right? So in the immediate future, something is happening to you. You are, first of all, Sagittarius is coming into your life. There is an exciting new way of doing things coming to you. And at the same time, you are going deep into this inner core awareness of your heart. Even though you're part of this world, you're excited, you're going out, you want to explore. You also know you have to go deep within into this meditation and resting there, so you can finally get this incredible friendship, this incredible love that wants to come to you, right? It is on its way to you. So this is the central card. All the other cards are spinning around this card. And the central card, when you look at it, it's like this clear focus, quick movement coming towards you, or it's coming out of the nowhere, right? We are focusing into this one-pointedness, into this 8 this month, into the symbol of the 8, into the awareness of infinity, into knowing that we are always between right and left, between red and white, right? Here we have the red on the left side and the white on the right side, right? And it's always the two, the dualities. It's always here for us, and they're on top of each other. So there is something very clearly in your decision making, and the decision making is that you are clearly wanting to enjoy your life. You are wanting to be part of, maybe here you will come together with a Sagittarius who is beating the drum, who is helping you to focus on this higher awareness, right? So you can enjoy yourself, like truly enjoy yourself, right? Okay, so let me see why the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords are in this reading. Okay, the Ace of Earth, the Magician, the 5 of Water, and again the 2 of Earth, right? So here we have 4 cards coming out for that, which means that you're surrounded in the financial, the Ace and then the 2. It's like an evolutionary step that you can create and that you will find through the sadness, through a certain deep, a deep level of maybe once in a while you start realizing there is, as you can see, when you see the hard shape of this shell around her body, she wants to come back into her heart, into her belly, into this, I know that I can be happy, right? And these two together, oh my God, I mean, this is like, I am manifesting clearly, and you are clearly moving away from thoughts, from the past, into the Magician, into the Magician that is connected with the Ace, right? The Magician is connected to all the ones. There are his tools. He is the only one that can really use them on a level where he's not on a physical level. He is on a mental level, can use that. And this is really the mental level that you're struggling with. You are getting away from speaking to yourself in a negative way. You want to move on from that, yeah, right? You feel that, as you can see here, he's looking at that. He's looking back at her. 6-7, usually you would think he would look into the future, but he's looking back and he's like, yeah, I need to get back to the one thought, the Ace of Swords, right? Not to the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is depression, is like too many thoughts. So here, one more time, when we see that she dives in, and the 5 of water is a certain sadness, is a certain deeper, how would I call it? Yeah, nostalgic, right? Like I had 5 cups and 3 fell, and now 2 are left, but they're behind her. And here it is different, right? This is a little more like she can see that she is embodying those 5 pearls of wisdom. And here is again the seahorse, the beautiful seahorse, right? And then with the 2 of earth, she definitely knows, like now, this same card that, the same card, this is the same card, right? 2 of earth, 2 of pentacles, right? So again, you know you can change, right? Change is always part of this dimension between white and red, and between white, light and heavy, right? And here when you look, one coin is up and one coin is more down, and she's juggling or playing with that energy. And she knows that she's actually aware to work with that. Sorry, someone knocked on my door, right? So become aware that these 2 elements of the water element are here for you, to teach you that things are constantly exchanging. Things are never the same, right? That we always inhale, exhale, and it really is the difference between being up in the space and coming down. Because when we up here, we exhale, and it's with a big force coming down, and that big force swings back up, and then it comes back down and swings back up, right? So it's always between these 2 dimensions, always between the space, the nothing, the light, the airy, and the heaviness, right? On the bottom, the heaviness, the earth, right? And here, bowing down, the forward bend, or this, like, the back is opening in your life, right? It is that clear in between 2 pillars. We want to come into between 2 pillars, and we want to come and understand that this sadness will come and go and come and go, right? And you still have 2 cups, right, that you can work with, and that's the 2 cups here. And I can really see that this sadness is still something that you have carried around with you, right? Because those 4 cards came for these 2, right? There is still within your mind something that you're not able to fully let go. You maybe have been hurt, right? You have been hurt by a partner, but have a look in this sadness. 2 cups are behind you, right? Usually. And here it is different. She's like embracing it. She's embracing the fact that the heart, right? That the lesson of the heart always includes all. And here you are moving to the 2 of cups. You are moving to a level of a new relationship, a soulmate. Something is coming to you, right? And of course, you are clearly manifesting. The magician is manifesting financial security, into the next level of planning, or having that deep change, that deep awareness, which you already have as Two of Pentacles, right? And you know that you want to, you know, create something new. You have so many wants, right? You have so many wants. And you clearly will enjoy this creative process that you're going through, because you really will enjoy it. With either this is you becoming this enjoying personality, or it is a Sagittarius in your life, right? And at the same time, you always know that you have to take care of your heart. You have to take care of what has been hurt, right? Here mental, here on a spiritual, like emotional level. And the beautiful thing is, you really will have again a relationship coming into your life. It's meant to be. It's meant to come. It's meant to be in your life. And yeah, who knows? Maybe these two, right? Maybe you will find or meet a Sagittarius, which is good. It's good to meet someone that has a little fire. You Earth, you're very strong, very stable, very rooted. You, one of the earthiest of the earth, all the earth signs, right? The goat already goes up, right? And it's good. It's going to bring you to a very cool place. All right, my dear Taurus, I think this is your message, right? So start realizing there's a healing happening. There is something shifting, and there's definitely a soulmate love coming to you. This is a very powerful card, right? And since this is in the center, it's going to happen quite quickly, right? Wonderful. I'm really happy for you, my dear Taurus. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. See you soon in the next reading, when the sun is in Virgo and the moon again is in Taurus. Namaste.